Okay, so as mentioned above, you have to have opposites in order to do the addition method. So if equations do not have opposite variable terms, we're going to multiply one of the equations so we can get opposite variable terms. And whatever you do to the left, you have to do to the right. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so like here, the 6 and the 3 don't match, and the 4 and the 8 don't match. But like positive, 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 negative. So if this one's positive and this one is negative, can we do something to the 4 to get it to be the opposite of negative 8? Well, yes, we could multiply it by 2 because 4 times 2 is 8. And then you have your opposites. So if you are going to multiply the 4 by the 2, you have to multiply everything by 2. So 6 times 2 is now going to be 12x. 4 times 2 is now going to be 8y. And 54 times 2 is now going to be negative 108. Keep the other one the same. And now we can do our addition. Because now I have opposites that will cancel out. 12 plus 3 is 15x. Negative 108 plus 33 is one of each, so this is subtraction. And we get 75, negative 75. Divide both sides by 15. We get negative 5. Now that I have a negative 5, I can plug it in for an x in either of these, whichever one you want. This time let's go to the bottom and let's do 3 times negative 5 minus 8y equals 33. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Add 15 to both sides. Leaves you with your negative 8y and 48. Divide by negative 8, and y is negative 6. So your final answer is negative 5, negative 6. Okay, I want to solve for x and y. So I'm going to look and see if I have anything that matches, and I don't. So I got to come up with something that can go together. Well, there's nothing I can multiply by 5 and get 8, but there is something I can multiply by 7 and get 14. But if this is a positive 14, I'm going to need a negative 14 up here. So that means I'm going to multiply all of this by negative 2. Because 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. And if I change one part of the problem, you have to change all of the problem. That's why we multiply everything by negative 2. So 5 times negative 2 is negative 10x. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14y. And 14 times negative 2 is negative 28. The bottom one stays. Okay. Cancel out the 2 that are opposite. Okay, negative 10 plus 8, that's one of each. So that's subtraction, so we get negative 2x. Negative 28 plus 14 is one of each, so that's subtraction, so that's negative 14. Divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 14 divided by negative 2 is positive 7. Once you have x, plug it into one of these up here. Let's go ahead and do the first one. So 5 times 7 plus 7y equals 14. 35 plus 7y equals 14. subtract 35, subtract 35. 14 minus 35 is the same as 14 plus negative 35 if you do keep, change, change. And that's one of each. And when you have one of each, you subtract. So we're going to get negative 21. Divide both sides by 7. And you get negative 3. So your final is 7, comma, negative 3.